going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to episode 1 of my new Infinite Heights multiplayer survival server Let's Play series. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing alright. First things first, shout out to HeatSwag23. What's up, buddy? Thanks for checking out the series and my channel. I appreciate it, and for hanging out when I'm trying to build and stuff like that. Thanks for joining IH. Hope you're sticking around for a while. So what I wanted to show you guys today, this is the same island, and I'll do maybe a little bit more in-depth tour and talk about some ideas in a second, maybe towards the end of the episode. But first things first, I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about the priority of things for, I guess, getting stuff together for people that are just joining Infinite Heights. Remember, part of the series, part of the point of the series is to help people that are new to IH make some money and make the most out of their first couple days on the server. So one of the first things I recommend you do, and I'll go through the list in order. I have a list. I'll go through it in order for you guys a little bit later. But right now, I need to get an enchanting set up going. I have 28. I'm going to need 46 leather. So I'm just kind of hacking away. I have my little meat machine here. Almost there. Almost there. 44. 2 more. 48. Good. All right, so let's stop there. Let's go ahead and get some paper made. I have some sugarcane, as you can see. So I'm going to make some paper and get some stuff together, and then I will be back to you guys to set up the enchanting. Be right back. Okay, obviously, while I'm gathering my materials, a zombie pigman spawns. Hey, buddy. Gives me the nod, and they just kind of walked across the bridge. I shoved them down off the edge of the wall. So, anyway, I'm just going to throw together an enchanting table. You can see I have 48 levels, and I'm just kind of not using them. Yay, achievement get. I'm just, I'm saving them because I want to do some enchanting. Now, I could have kind of burned them and borrowed somebody else's enchanting table for a second, but I figure I'll just wait. It's all good. It is all good. So now I have the enchanting set up complete. So what I want to do, what I recommend doing is enchanting yourself a good pick first. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3. If that had Unbreaking on it, it would be almost perfect. I'll take it. Freaking love it. I got 18 levels left to burn. Let's save them up. You see I have no helmet. I've been using blast mining. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, got enchanting setup done. I have my fortune pick, which is Excelente. Need that. Let me just today we're gonna go into the Nether, and I'm gonna try and get some blaze rods so that I can get some potions happening. But let me go first through the order I think you should get stuff set up in. 2 of them are slightly interchangeable, and I'll talk about those when I get to them. First priority when you get here is food. You will starve and die from starving to death, or if you take damage, you won't be able to heal because you're hungry. So I found some cows. I got them across the water, and I got them up into here. Now, this is something I've built before on my Craftage Let's Play series. But in case you don't know, this is who did I see make this first? Mumbo Jumbo, maybe. I think Mumbo Jumbo. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I'll figure it out and I'll put the link in the description. But essentially what it is it's a bunch of cows, and they're all floating on that slab. You can see I made it out of glass so we can talk about it. It's floating on that slab. There's a wall right here and a wall right here, and then there are signs. And the signs are there because this dispenser has a bucket of water in it. So when I hit this button, when I fail at parkour, when I hit this button, they start sloshing up and down, and then I can stand here with wheat, which I do not currently have equipped. I can just stand here with some wheat and just go ahead and feed all of those guys. And then because of how it's set up in there, there's going to be too many babies down in there, and then they just all drop down to the bottom and separate themselves because there's a 1 block wide gap. So the cows are too big, fully grown to fit through a one wide gap, but the babies are not. So they fall down here where I'm able to harvest their tasty, tasty cow meat. I might also let them fall farther because there's a trick at the end where it might have been Zisuma Void, maybe also. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so if I let them fall a little bit more, I can do a trick with a looting sword, which I'll show you the trick with the looting sword when I get it. When I get a looting sword later. I don't know when that'll be, but anyway, so first priority, food. Second priority, enchanting, because enchanting your tools will make everything you do with the tools more efficient, and you just need to do that. That saves you a huge amount of time. Third and fourth priorities are controversial in that I order them differently than I think a lot of people do. Now, third priority that I think is necessary on the server is potions. Now, it's for two reasons. Number one, people like buying potions because a lot of people are just too lazy to make potions. Number two, potions will keep you alive and you won't lose stuff when you die. Okay, now I have it in front of rule number in front of priority number 4 for a reason. Now, priority number 4 is MC MMO grinding. We have the Minecraft MMO plugin, which kind of gives some RPG elements to your skills here, and it adds things. And I can't possibly go into all of it. There is everything you can do in here. Basically, you can level up and get better at. So I'm at a place where every time I mine a block that's naturally generated, it gives me double drops every time. And that's not with fortune on my pick. Okay? Now, the fastest way to do that, the fastest way to level up mining is to go into the nether and mine nether quartz. So having potions on you, and I just bought these from the marketplace for pretty cheap. Having fire resistance potions on you or speed potions, for example, are good ways to stay alive when you are mining in the nether. Now, I have a portal set up here, which you can see. Okay. I'm going to talk more about MCMMO grinding. It is massive, and the way to go will help you so much, but I'll get into that when the time is right. This episode, I want to go grab a blaze rod or 5 so that I can start doing some potions. Now, we have a market where you just do /market listings. We have a mall. We have auctions. I probably don't even have to go into the nether, but I like the challenge of it, and I think it's going to be fun and hopefully a little bit entertaining, so let's go. Now, you also get some homes to set when you first join. Because there's so many people and nether portals are so close together, they will be connected and strangely linked to each other, so use a home for where your base is. Set a home there. And then, because when we go through the nether portal, we're going to come out somebody else's, and when we try to come back through, we're not going to be able to get back home. So, do that. And then, I recommend once you get to the nether and you find a good spot at the nether, that yeah, this is clearly somebody else is already here. I have no idea who, but clearly somebody else is here. That's why there's more nether, more obsidian there. So, what I like to do is dig up to the ceiling. We're at Y70. I like to dig up to the ceiling and then just mine across the ceiling for nether quartz. It's the fastest, easiest way I found to do it. So let's just see where this spits us out here. Okay, somebody's path here. Oh, must be open nether sky somewhere. Yep. Okay. Oof, that is a lot of soul sand. This would be good for leveling up your digging skill, which is called excavation if you don't know. To zap through this, we're going to need some for nether wart. Anyway, so diamond. When your skill gets high enough, that's the kind of awesomeness you may expect. So we got a little over a stack there. Good enough. Okay. Alright. Just kind of reacted that way. Sorry. It was a reflex. Fly away from scaredness. get onto some terrain where I can actually run here. Yeah. Drop a gas tier. Yes. Money. Alright. There's another portal there. Wonder where that'll kick out. So here is a nether fortress now. Part of one. Looks like somebody's been in here already, kind of jamming through, and I don't want to... I'm not trying to take it over or anything. I just want to use it to spawn some blazes. And just in case, because I have on nothing. And I have on very poor armor. Oh, jeez. I am definitely not equipped to handle a wither skeleton. Oh, I hear one. I hear one. You hear it? So we are impervious to... Oh, I think he's right below us somewhere here. Unless they physically touch us. Yep, we are impervious to them, so... Go. And no blaze rod, okay. Okay, so it appears we have found what we needed. I'm just not going to get close, because I don't really need to. I mean, we're okay. We got a couple minutes left on... Wow, my aim is terrible. I just hope I don't run out of arrows here. Got a couple minutes left on our fire resist potion. So let's see. Let's see what we got. And nothing. Okay. No blaze rods. Alright, that's fine. Guess we'll just keep looking. Okay, we are running out of time on the fire resist potion. They keep spawning in packs, which I guess is good. We're also near lava, which, you know, we have the fire resist potion, so it's okay, but if for some reason it wears off and I'm unable to do anything about it, that's going to be a bummer. So there's our blaze rod. Okay, time to get out of here. No reason to stay. I will see you guys back at the base. Okay, so we're back at base. I have my blaze rod here, obvi. Totes my goats, obvious. Bam. Okay, so here's our brewing stand. How to where? How to where? I want to put it there. Because I have an idea for it. Anyway, so when this is finished, probably by next episode, I will show you what other things I have in store for the brewing stand. I don't know why I just did that, but let's put it back. So we have for the brewing stand a couple of glass bottles. Now you get 3 potions when you first join Infinite Heights. One of them is a splash potion of strength, but you can keep reusing these bottles, so you don't need to necessarily get glass. And then... Oh, that's my nice cold Canadian that I got. I had another bottle somewhere. Anyway, so you already start with a couple bottles. Sand is everywhere and dirt cheap, so it shouldn't be a big issue for you to find sand to make bottles. So that can't really be a concern. Now, the other issue that you have is nether wart, because that's a component for all potions. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I didn't grab any nether wart. So what I did was /market listings nether wart. Boom. And you can see Stonehawk is selling them for $10 a piece, basically. It's got 16 of them left. So if I do /market mail, I purchased some already. So for 160 bucks, I didn't even have to worry. And my balance, you can see over on the right, by where my shovel is, still 1928. I've only been playing for 3 days, and that's just time is money. I only voted one of those 3 days, which, you know, shame on me for not voting more. But and I have almost 2,000 bucks already, so shouldn't be too much trouble for you to get that. So I'm just gonna I have the soul sand down that I picked up. I made a patch, you know, a little bit bigger than what I need, so I can grow a little bit more. So brewing stand, potions set up. We have potions now, right? If you remember, third priority was potions. Now, I'm going to wrap up the episode. I don't want it to run too long, but I will just mention a couple things about MCMMO grinding, and I will get into it in the future. And I thought of a 5th priority that I want to share with you guys, what you should think about 5th, and it's maybe interchangeable or in tandem with 4th priority, so it's maybe like 4A. And I'll go over the list again for you guys. But basically, so when you're mining, right, that's your mining MCMMO skill. So you can just do /mining on the server, and it tells you if I turn this off because there's a lot of people on. A lot of people. So I didn't want this to spam, but you can see here real quick, and I also don't want to share anybody's conversations or anything, but you can see my mining stats over here. So Super Breaker, which is a special ability with mining, you get speed plus, triple drop chance. You qualify for a certain amount of double drops as your mining levels go up. You acquire levels in the blast mining skill. You get bigger bombs and demolition expertise as bonuses also. So my personal stats are right down here. So now my double drop chance, because I'm level 1206, is 100%. So everything I mine double drops automatically. My Super Breaker length is 26 seconds. And Super Breaker, I will show you very quickly, just real quick here. Actually, let's go over here because I wanted to punch through this anyway. So if I right click, now this is gonna look crazy. It's gonna look like I'm hacking or cheating if you've never seen this before, okay? So I right click and it says you ready your pickaxe down in the bottom left, right? And then and it says you lower your pickaxe because I didn't do it fast enough, right? But anyway, so excuse me. So when you right click and then you activate the Super Breaker, look at this mining speed. And I have a chance for everything I mine at this speed before my Super Breaker runs out. I just went up a level. And I got this for 26 seconds because of the level that I'm at. Triple drops! Triple drops! Now combine that with a fortune pick, and we are in business, okay? So it's a huge amount of gain to be had for very, very little effort. Now there is for digging, which is called excavation in MCMMO. It's called, the similar skill for that is called Giga Drill Breaker. And it's the same thing, but with things you can dig, like dirt, sand, soul sand, like I did before, gravel, etc. Okay? So I cleared that whole thing out. I have virtually an entire inventory full of cobble from just that little bit in there because of the double, triple drops and stuff and my high skill. So when you first join, your skill level will not be in the thousands like mine is, which I understand. But if you use it carefully and sparingly, and if you combine it with things like an efficiency or a fortune 3 pick, then you will have great effect, okay? Now, what I recommend doing, especially for mining, is finding a bunch of diamonds, finding a bunch of gold, finding a bunch of iron, excavating around them, making a clear path for yourself. Then you activate Super Breaker, and then run from each one to the next one to cram as many in as you possibly can. Now, when you first start, your Super Breaker will only last for maybe a couple ore deposits. But I've been doing this for 3 days. I have a stack and a half of diamonds, not including the tools I've gone through already. I have all of just piles and piles of stuff. And then look at all this iron. It's ridiculous. So Super Breaker is your friend. Giga Drill Breaker with a shovel for excavating, aka digging, is your friend. Use them wisely, use them judiciously, and you will be cranking out impossible amounts of ores, you guys. You'll also be leveling up much, much faster. So, again, starting from scratch, okay? First priority, food, which we got set up. Second priority, enchanting, because this is going to give you bonuses and make you much more efficient at everything you do with all of the tools that you have. Third priority, potions. Potions, because because they will keep you alive. They will keep you alive. They will make you run faster when you're running for your life on fire, like I was doing in the Nether, which you saw. Fortunately, I was able to not scream like a girl, but that's a big deal. And then you can also combine like a potion of harming if you get a looting sword. Okay, the trick, and I'll show it to you next time. But if we have a bunch of cows to be harvested here, and I have a... I'm going to do it like this. But let's say, instead of gunpowder, this is actually a potion of harming. If I throw it, before it hits, I switch to a looting sword. It applies the looting onto whatever the potion does damage to. So I don't do any durability loss on... I don't do any durability loss to my sword. So it's hard to describe without actually doing it. Mumbo Jumbo / Zissuma Void, one of those two guys has a thing about it. Again, I'll put that up there for you. The fifth priority, though, third priority potions. Fourth priority, I said, was MCMMO grinding. And in tandem with that, the fifth priority, so maybe priority 4A, is group mining. Get somebody you trust, that you can split stuff with, that you know is going to steal your stuff, and go mining with them. So, like, I went mining with Sarah CB. I came away with 62 diamonds and all of this ore from like an hour of mining. Now, I'm at a distinct advantage, I understand, because of the bonuses that I have, blast mining and things like that, which we'll get into the future. But coming away with 16 diamonds would have been easy. Absolutely easy for an hour's worth of work. Aside from all of the levels that you would have gained, and all the experience you would have gained, it's a no-brainer, you guys. So it shouldn't be too hard to get started here on the server. More of this series is yet to come. Some cool stuff coming next time. Let me show you guys as I'm finishing up here. I have two walls built. I have the outer wall, which I started building and was like, this is much bigger than I need to actually get started initially here. So then I brought it into a second inner wall, and I'm going to be using this color palette of white and dark green on here. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is get some sheep. Sheepity sheep sheepa. So that's going to be for next episode. And then also next episode, we're going to come up with a preliminary design for the walls for this new Asian-inspired kingdom here on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I do appreciate you guys checking out my channel, checking out this video, and giving it a view. I do genuinely appreciate it, so thank you. Check out my YouTube channel for other Let's Plays, Let's Builds, and server contest videos. There's a lot there to see. Got about 120 videos of server contests. We have a new server contest, server build contest coming up, which you guys should also check out. Join us on the server. Join me in my kingdom and build with me. Play it at InfiniteHeightsMC.com. Hope to see you guys out here. Thanks again for watching, dudes. TheeRealDuke. I'm out.